What's going on, Taurus? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your mid-month reading for the month of February. So we're about to hop into your cards, see exactly what messages we get, what energies you guys are working with moving forward into the month of February. All right, it is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone that watches this, but if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. Let me know about it. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign on one of the previous readings that I did for Taurus. Taurus, I just want to say thank you guys for coming out extra strong for the last Taurus reading. Once again, Taurus has been my #1 supporter the last couple of months, maybe for a while now. So I definitely want to thank everybody that's a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, and definitely everybody that came over from Pretty Boss. Once again, shout out to Pretty Boss TV and Pretty Boss Gang. All right, so let's hop in. We're going to be looking at your present energy first right here. This will be your main storyline that we're tapping into. After that, we'll move on to your futuristic energy on the left side. This will also be your supporting details, okay? And then in the end, we're wrapping it up with your fairy card. You guys have the 4 of Autumn. If you're brand new to the channel and you don't follow me on IG yet, you should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. And if you're looking for a personal reading with me, you can book those with the details that are in the description of the video, the drop down arrow. We can set that up for you. Let's do this, Taurus. So, crowning your reading, we do have the 10 of Wands, and it's clarified by the 6 of Swords. So with the 10 of Wands, and before I hop into your reading, I do want to let you guys know about a vision I was seeing when I started thinking about Taurus reading. I started to see a faucet that was dripping water, and it was dripping water out very slowly. And it was almost like how, sometimes you have a faucet or a sink that's dripping water, and you're hearing it maybe like in the middle of the night, or you hear it out of nowhere in the middle of the day, and you're like, what is that that's dripping? And it's just like this continual slow drip of water that comes out. But I'm kind of thinking of it in a way where, like, it's maybe a faucet that needed to be fixed, or like it doesn't stop dripping. So I'm hearing like this continual drip of water just happen. And I feel like the solution to it, what you guys finally do, is just like what I've seen in a vision anyway, is that you just turned the faucet all the way on, so that it wouldn't be this just slow, continuous drip of water that was just kind of annoying. Instead of like, trying to stop the slow drip, because that hasn't been working. Instead, you just choose to turn the faucet on and do something with the water that's coming out full stream. So you either wash some dishes or take a shower or take a bath or something like that. So I don't know what that stands for. Maybe the reading will let us know more about that. But I'm getting that, yeah, you're turning the faucet on, or the stream is coming through, the flow is coming through. And before, you guys have just been dealing with the drip and having to survive off of the slow drips of water. So yeah, Taurus, let's get deeper into that. So crowning your reading, once again, we had the 10 of Wands clarified by the 6 of Swords. With the 10 of Wands energy, I am feeling this as kind of like that desert, that dry energy, that obligation that some of you guys have been having to do maybe for a while now, carrying out your daily tasks, your duties. 10 of Wands does represent some type of lessons that we've learned, some karma that we've occurred, and we've had to clear karmic debt. This is the older cycle that you guys have been in. And it could have definitely been a dry desert inside of this cycle, because this type of card is the all work, no play type of energy. This is where you're having to do these tasks. You're under the training, right, of a hard task master. I see the 10 Wands as the Pai Mei card. If any of you guys ever saw Kill Bill 2, she went into training under Pai Mei, and Pai Mei was a master of the martial arts, right? So Kill Bill, or whoever her character is in that movie, she had to go train under this person, and it was a lot of hard work. Like, she didn't like anything about it, but it taught her some very deep lessons when it came down to fighting, when it came down to mind over matter, right? It taught her how to discipline herself. So with this energy, you haven't really been able to cut any corners. You haven't really been able to take the easy way out with the Ten of Wands energy. This is a level up energy, but you learn it in a very direct way. This is the Saturnian energy with the Ten of Wands. Some of you guys have been under the training of Saturn, right? And you've been paying off karmic debt and learning karmic lessons for maybe a while now with the Ten of Wands. I talked about this in your last reading. The good thing is you guys are definitely still in the energy of moving out of this Ten of Wands energy. So this cycle has definitely been completed for you. And I feel like you're going from that very slow drip of opportunities, that very slow drip of financial, opportunities, emotional opportunities, emotional connections, that very slow drip that the Ten of Wands offered, where you just had to really focus on keeping things together, right? What you were obligated to do. And now moving away from it into the Six of Swords energy, you're moving out of that old cycle. So this cycle for you guys has definitely been closed out and completed. And I feel that you're moving into this stream of energy now, this continual stream of water, right? This stream of consciousness, this stream of awareness, this stream of opportunities, right? Stream of connections that are coming in. But the Six of Swords does represent you moving out of those troubling waters, those troubling times, those heavy lessons, that karmic debt, and moving into something that's a lot more peaceful, serene, open, free, right? Less weight to deal with, dropping off a lot of those burdens that you've been holding to or holding on to, that emotional baggage with the Ten of Wands, all of those experiences that you could have been holding on to in the past that happened, but still hasn't been cleared out of your energy or your aura or your emotional body or your astral body. You guys are definitely making the movement from out of that energy with the Six of Swords and moving on into a new beginning is what I'm feeling. Something that's definitely brand new. After you complete a cycle, you have a brand new cycle that comes to you, right? And a lot of debts that get paid off equal karmic rewards in this newer cycle with the Six of Swords. So I do feel like you guys are journeying into this new place. We talked about this in your last reading. It's continuing to happen in the second half of February. All right, we have the Ten of Cups energy clarified by the Five of Wands. So when it comes down to the Ten of Cups, I feel like this is what you guys are wanting to head into, this fulfillment, right? So after we have the Ten of Wands and it's all about the work, the burdens, the challenges, the lessons, the karmic, ties that we have to clear out. Then you look forward to the Ten of Cups, which is talking about connections that you can enjoy, experiences that you can enjoy without them being a harsh lesson, right? A place where you can flourish, where you can have fertility, where you can have, some meaningful experiences in. This is talking about your emotional fulfillment, your happiness with the Ten of Cups. So I do see you guys starting to head towards this. The Ten of Cups is also a representation of that flow of water that I was seeing in that vision, right? Where you're out of this place of dryness, right? You're out of the desert. You're out of that place where it was no flow of energy, and you're coming into this flow, this universal connection, this universal link with the Ten of Cups, which is going to create a lot more happier times for you guys, lighter energy, right? Where you can just kind of enjoy yourself, enjoy what you're doing, enjoy the people that are around you. Some of you guys, this could be talking about an emotional connection too with the Ten of Cups. But with the Five of Wands here, there is some sort of internal conflict maybe. With the Ten of Cups, this may be a little bit of self-doubt that's coming in as you're moving into this new beginning. And you know that this is a new beginning that is going to be a lot more healthier, a lot more brighter, a lot lighter, a lot funner, right? Like you can't stay in the Ten of Wands forever. But because maybe you guys have been in that position for a while, there is a little bit of internal conflict with what you feel brings you happiness and what brings you emotional stability and what brings, right, you into your place of total happiness or satisfaction or emotional fulfillment. So the Five of Wands energy here could be talking about an internal conflict that you have with what you believe makes you happy. Because if you have been through it with that Ten of Wands energy, if you have experienced all of these burdens, if you have experienced these hard times where you didn't know what was about to happen or when this was going to end, right? This guy has his vision blocked off with the Ten of Wands. It's so many things happening right here, right now in front of your face that you can't even look into the future of what your, life will look like. You can't even see a vision for yourself in the future. So because you're just now moving out of that energy, some of you guys may find it hard to see, the vision for your future, or to believe that you are moving into better times, right? You still have some of the residue of the Ten of Wands on you with these Five of Wands. You're still trying to get further and further away from that heavy karmic cycle. But it looks like you are definitely moving into the Ten of Cups. So some of you guys are about to get some emotional fulfillment. And the warning is that you don't want to, sabotage it, or you don't want to be in a place where you're kind of at conflict with this Ten of Cups, or at conflict with this new beginning, because you doubt or fear that it's able to happen. So some of you guys definitely will be dealing with the trust in the universe in the month of February, you trusting that you can have good things out of life, that you can have abundance, you can have emotional connection with someone that does bring you love, or you can have financial stability. This is you having to deal with the trust that you can have more, you can have abundance. All right. Now over here we have the Six of Swords, again clarified with the Nine of Cups. So once again, a reiteration. You are moving into an emotional, happy place, emotional fulfillment. This is a manifestation that some of you guys have been working to create in your world, right? For some of you guys, it could have to do with a career that you really have been wishing for, a job opportunity, a business, source of income that you've been trying to create for yourself, and now there is some type of traction, or there is an opening or an opportunity that comes in and presents itself to you with the Nine of Cups. For some of you guys, this could be dealing with an emotional connection, with a romantic connection that you're starting to move towards after you have left something that no longer serves you, after you have wrapped up all of your loose ends, after you have completed a cycle of karma. All right, so you're in the Six of Swords, you're in your boat, moving into this stream. For a lot of you guys, I'm definitely picking up finances. Finances are starting to pick up. Opportunities are starting to come in, definitely. And so you get some type of wish fulfillment with these Nine of Cups. You get something that comes in. This could be news that comes into you. It could be communication from somebody. But you're definitely headed towards something that you feel like you haven't had in a while. So I feel like some of you guys are definitely moving, and it's almost like you're being moved by the universe, right? Even if you're not doing it consciously, even if you're not making the action, or putting in the energy to move towards these Nine of Cups, there's something about this Nine of Cups that is attracting you almost like a magnet. It's calling to something that's within you. So even if you don't have, what it takes to row this boat, it's like you're going downstream towards something. You don't even have to do that much to get these Nine of Cups, is what I feel. Because a lot of you guys have done so much work in the past, in this past cycle, that it is closed out. And what I'm seeing, especially with this picture, is that the closeout of this older cycle was so strong that it created a certain momentum for you to move into this new beginning. So whatever happened with you wrapping up this older cycle with these Ten of Wands, with you completing a certain lesson, it caused such a strong vibration that it pushed you into this new beginning. And this is what I'm getting. Like, it's not anything that you're having to do to run into this Nine of Cups. It's here for you. Like, it's on your path as you're floating away from this older cycle. You're moving into your Nine of Cups, into your Ten of Cups. So if your worry is that this is not happening, right? I don't feel like anything can get in the way of this Nine of Cups energy, this wish fulfillment. All right, right below that, we have the King of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. So some of you guys could be connecting with the air sign possibly, or this could be the energy that you're taking on with the King of Swords, somebody that is definitely thinking logically, rational, somebody that's looking at the future and wanting to kind of mold it the way that you would have it. Somebody that stands in their truth and their power very strongly. Somebody that speaks and communicates their truth very strongly. So there is some clarity coming in with the Ace of Swords and with this King of Swords. Like I said, there may be some communication that comes your way. There may be an opportunity that you hear of. But whatever it is beginning this new beginning. It's getting the ball rolling for you with the Ace of Swords. A lot of you guys are definitely changing your mentality. You're having a transformation in the way that you view the world and the way that you're looking at your future, the way that you want to go about making changes to your life. Your perspective could have switched, or you could have had a certain paradigm shift at how you're looking at things. So you're seeing things from a different point of view. And you could be taking on this sword energy as to how you're looking at things. Very logical, very grounded. Things are very clear to you right now. And if the clarity hasn't come in, it's coming. The further you get away from this ending, the further you get away from this older past cycle, the more you're coming into this knowledge. I feel like it's the knowledge of self, the knowledge of where you're headed, the knowledge of who you are. And you're moving forward with this point of view on this new beginning or on this new path. Yes, a lot of things are being communicated differently to you too, in the way that the universe is communicating to you. You could have a lot of different signs that are coming into you. A lot of synchronicities could be coming in different ways than they have been in the past, because we all see synchronicities happen. Like if you're an awakened person, right, you're probably always seeing 1111 or 1010 or 222 111 555. But I feel like the way that these synchronicities are coming in this new cycle that you're in is happening in different ways. Maybe it's happening beyond just numbers, right? Maybe you're seeing signs that are really like in your face, right? Like a certain music or song could be playing that just pops up on the radio. Somebody could be saying something on TV or in the movie that you're watching that's exactly what you want to hear. You could be seeing certain birds or something like that. So something is kind of jumping out to you, and this King of Swords energy is what I feel. And bringing in a lot of clarity for you moving forward. This is what I feel that you need in order to bring you out of the internal conflict when it comes down to what your Ten of Cups is. What is going to complete you or bring you emotional fulfillment? What's going to bring you happiness? You're getting very clear on this. And like I said, this stream is coming in, this influx of energy, this influx of information is what I was seeing, like this faucet being turned on, and you're no longer just feeling the drip, like a little bit of information coming, of a little bit of synchronicities. It's kind of like this link between you and the universe is about to go full on blast. And you're tapping into this consciousness and drinking, reviving yourself, rejuvenating your vision, your inspiration, what drives you, what's that driving force. This is a definitely renewal of energy that's coming in. And I feel like you're connecting with that Ten of Cups, that internal Ten of Cups, right? What is it inside of you internally that pushes you to get out of bed? That pushes you to recover from some harsh times or some challenging times. You're finding that inspiration once again. And this is bringing that clarity that you need to move towards this wish fulfillment. This is bringing that energy that you need in order to have what it takes to experience the Nine of Cups. Because nobody wants to step into that Nine of Cups energy, feeling depleted, right? Nobody wants to step in. Like, just imagine for a second if you got what you have been wishing for. You got your 10 of Cups. You got a major manifestation that came into your world, but you were not able to enjoy it to the fullest because you were still recovering, or you were still attached almost to the old cycle that you were in, where nothing was working out, right? You've been beaten up so much to where when the fulfillment comes in, you're just like, oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that was something that, I wanted before, Thank you. Thank you. And that's all you can really say. Instead of being like, what? Like, this is actually here. Oh my God, I get to experience this. Having that type of energy. And so I feel like that you connecting to this stream, and however that's showing up for you, I feel like there is a spiritual connection that's coming in between you and the universe, you and God, however you want to name it, that's really revitalizing that type of expectation, that type of excitement for life, that's really bringing some color to some dull moments and some dull spaces in time, that's bringing the flow of energy back into the desert in the wilderness, right? And you're leaving the desert so that you can drink from this well of water, so that you can drink from these happier times. And so the clarity comes in that brings this level of excitement once again, so that when this wish fulfillment shows up on your porch, or when you show up on its porch, however it goes, you can actually experience it and enjoy it. Okay, I needed to say that for somebody. Moving along, we have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Wands. This is definitely your energy, Taurus, that Queen of Pentacles energy, the multitasker, the person that can bring balance into their world, the person that can do more than one thing at one time. And I feel like the number one thing that you're balancing is your finances right now. The number one place that you want to level up is your finances. So some of you guys are definitely focusing on the material realm and the material world right now. This is where your source of satisfaction is coming. I feel first and foremost, this is where a lot of your inspiration is starting to come in. With these Ace of Wands energies, it's kind of like that push. You have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So after the clarity comes in, then comes the inspiration. And this is when you get into your bag, Taurus. In the second half of February, I feel like you're pulling out some tricks out of your bag. You're pulling the tricks out of your sleeve. You're reaching in to get very resourceful, very creative, creating leverage in your world. You're inspired to move forward in a certain way. So there will be a level of focus that comes in. You get something that is of great value to you. The way that this Queen of Pentacles is looking at this pentacle in her lap, she's not focused on anything else around her. It doesn't matter what that rabbit is doing right there. It doesn't matter like what's happening on the right or left side of her. Like, she has something that's of value to her, and it almost has fallen into her lap. So I feel like you're putting a lot of your attention on something in the second half of February. You're focusing all of your drive and determination on something that you feel has a lot of great value, something that you've been wanting to manifest, something that brings you a lot of happiness, brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment. You're taking the time to focus all of your energy in this. Because I feel like whatever this is, or for some of you guys, whoever this is, because we have 10 of Cups energy and 9 of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment. But this person, this thing, this place, this opportunity is also helping to fuel you and also helping to kind of give you life. Like, you're living your best life with whatever connection you've made with this thing of value, Taurus. If some of you guys are definitely dealing with a connection, this could be a high level of attraction that's happening here. Maybe between you and an earth sign, you and a water sign, or you and an air sign. Those are the signs that I'm definitely seeing. Could be a fire sign too. 1 second, Taurus. Okay, sorry about that, Taurus. But yeah, there is a high level of attraction that's here if it's between you and another person and you're really wanting to invest your time into this connection. If this is a brand new connection for you, Taurus, or a brand new opportunity. Some of you guys are being revitalized by this emotional connection that you're having with somebody. 10 of Cups energy. That's bringing you from out of that desert, out of that dryness, into some water, right? Yeah. Take that how it matches. All right, let's go into your futuristic energy. We have the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Wands is here, the 2 of Wands is here, and the Strength card is here. So with the 9 of Cups energy, once again, you guys have this wish fulfillment. So everything is just being reiterated over and over again, just letting you know that it's coming, Taurus. If you're not already experiencing this fulfillment, this emotional fulfillment. But this is something that's brand new with the Fool card. This is something that you're taking a leap on. You're taking a risk. You're jumping. You're being called to take a risk. Like I said, it's something that's kind of bringing you down this stream. It's some like stream of consciousness that you're connecting to. And for some of you guys, it's going to feel like it's a risk, but you're being called to take this leap. You're being called to take this jump. You're being called to trust the universe just so you can get your 9 of Cups. So whoever has been trying to manifest something that's quite large or big, or manifest some type of emotional fulfillment, this will take or cause you to have to take a risk or take a leap, or to trust the universe, to have faith, to walk by faith and not by sight. This person has their eyes covered up. So you are going to have to trust that this is real for some of you guys. You are going to have to trust that this is coming. And to not start to fight, your 10 of Cups because you don't have, the trust that it is here. All right, we have the Knight of Wands with the 10 of Cups again. What's going on with you guys, Taurus? Like, some of you guys are definitely having some strong love connections that are happening mid-month February. Like, goodness. Some of you guys might definitely be having some company on Valentine's Day, like, for real. And I'm not just saying that because it's the month of Valentine's Day. Like, I'm just saying. Knight of Wands energy with the 10 of Cups. Some type of passionate exchange is going on. Somebody is headed towards you, or you're headed towards somebody. This is passion. This is fulfillment. This is happiness. This is joy. This is connection. 10 of Cups. Something beautiful is what I'm definitely picking up from how this card is looking. Like, this is a beautiful connection. If you're dealing with a fire sign, you could definitely feel that pull going on from this person, or that person could feel the pull happening from you. But it's somebody that's on your list, somebody that you're thinking about, Taurus, where you're just like, this is it. This is like who I want. This is what I feel, who I feel bliss with. Like, this is who I feel at home with. This is who I feel the most comfortable around. This is the person that completes me. Like, I'm just saying, that's what I'm hearing. And you got the 10 of Cups twice and the 9 of Cups twice. So something is unlocking, something is happening. Like, you're rushing in, somebody's rushing in. Knight of Wands. Not even thinking about it. Like, let's go. Let's get it on. I'm just saying, Two of Wands energy is here with the World card. So you have definitely closed out that older cycle, the older path that you were on, and now you're holding on to this new direction that you're headed in. The World card is here talking about you opening up to the newer opportunities, you birthing this new future that you see, that you've envisioned in the past. This could be a very fertile time for you guys, like physically or spiritually, just to be creating something that's brand new, something that you haven't seen before, a new world. So looking off in the distance, like you're seeing that some things are coming your way, you're stepping into that Two of Wands energy, about to step up to the Three of Wands, where you're seeing your ships come in. You're seeing your new opportunities start to present themselves to you. Some of you guys are about to give birth to this new karmic cycle where you are the one that are on top. Once again, we see this stream that's coming down, right? This flow. The faucet is turned on, right? It's dripping wet. And this could be the very thing that creates the opportunity for you to give birth to all of those things that you've been planting on the inside, that you've been building on the inside, that you've been working on. Which is why it was so much labor that you had to put into this older karmic cycle. There was so much that you had to learn, that you had to encapsulate through these lessons. And now it's time for you to see what you're working with. It's here. All right, below that, we do have the Strength card clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are definitely tapping into your strength, your value, your self-worth, your power. Taking your power back, standing in your own independence, Nine of Pentacles energy. Being true to yourself, being true to your wants, your needs, your desires. Being self-reliant also. So I feel like this is a brand new place for Taurus that you really are feeling at this time, going into the end of February, where you're feeling a lot more stronger than you have in the past, because you don't have 10 wands that you're carrying on your back anymore. Like, there was something about the older cycle that was taking all of your energy, that was taking all of your gifts, your talents, your abilities, because you had to put in so much energy towards clearing this karma, or this karmic cycle, however you want to put it. But now you're starting to see just how strong you are, because you're not burdened down with all of those weights, those worries, those obligations of the past. And you're free with this Nine of Pentacles energy to be and to do what it is that you want to do. For some of you guys, that may just be for you to be single and for you to build your finances, for you to build your empire. For other people, it could be your wish fulfillment to be in a connection with somebody else, because the Ten of Cups is just here everywhere through your reading. But whatever it is, it's going to be something that you still feel your autonomy within. Whether you're connecting to a career, a business, a relationship, whatever opportunity is coming into you, you still feel whole within yourself, and you're still within your power. All right, so wrapping up your reading, we do have the Four of Autumn Fairy card. It says, manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save your money, help out those who are less fortunate. So you could definitely be going into this season of your life where you're having to manage your resources wisely, because you're getting a lot more resources with that Nine of Pentacles energy. You are achieving balance in how you spend and save your money. And a lot of you guys could be coming into a place where you are being able to help other people out with the level of finances that you are birthing, the level of abundance that you're birthing into this brand new cycle. So I'm wrapping it up right there. Hopefully you guys resonated with that reading. I will see you guys on the next reading. If you did, resonate, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. Later.